Breaking news: vehicles prepared as Zamfara criminal Turji set to release 52 victims, ready for peace talk. Now, this is what they do in Zamfara. You see, these people, the bandits, they have a bone. Okay? If IPOB does this with them, they will not answer them. They will still, they will be, in fact, Nigerian army will be set with the longest of guns and everything to make sure that they gun everybody down that will come for the peace talk. But when you look at it, that's why I'm not happy with the North, Southeast governors that cannot come together. There are only 5 of them. Eh? The currency of brothers, okay, that keeps them together is the power of unity. Once it's broken, you don't understand. Things may not be as it used to be. Remember Peace Square? Two twins from the same womb, born on the same day, brothers with their elder brother. Now they marry, things can't fall apart. You know, say when the two go on their separate sides, they sing, they do what you to you seemingly they are doing well. But should that interest you? If they were still working together in that power of unity, what made them stronger, what made them better was the unity, because their elder brother was their producer and the twins. But when they allowed differences from marriage, you saw the way things are. They would have made progress than what they did alone. But thank God they are together. So Southeast governors, let's get all the details. See Zamfara, they protect their own. It's not a yardstick to protect criminals. So vehicles prepared as Zamfara criminal Turji set to release 52 victims, ready for peace talk. Barely a day after the Nigerian fighter jet were reported to have bombed and killed bandits, including 2 of their leaders in Zamfara forest, among another notorious bandit kingpin, Bello Turji, has reportedly released 52 kidnapped victims. He said he was willing to lay down his arms and have a peaceful talk if the government will accept him. So in the north, is accepted. So who is sending the message? Who is the deliverer of the message? If they see a young man, Nigerian army, they see a young boy. Look at what happened in Enugu. A woman sent her daughter is 20 years old, the son is 14, that they should go and drop a message, do something for her. You know, as they were going, a girl and a boy, not 2 boys, so then they would say, okay, maybe they were fighting, a girl and a boy. The army that was driving past slowed down their vehicle and they shot at them. The vehicle did not touch the boy, but straight to the girl's head. I mean, that matter don't die natural death, like say nothing happened. But in the north, it's easy way. Let's continue with the news. He said he was ready to lay down his arms and have a peace talk and become a peaceful citizen. Locals said that 52 victims who regained freedom on Monday had been in a den under the control of Tanju for long. Releasing the victims, according to a source, was a result of the dialogue with the bandit kingpin and local authorities in Zamfara, who have been discussing with him to lay down his arm. Why don't they have this kind of discussion in the southeast? But they just kill them, take them away, put them in dungeons, in underground cell. Go and check Abuja. Go and see Abuja underground cell. Go and see people's children that are locked up from the southeast. The source said Tanjo is the mastermind of killings and kidnapping in Shankifi, Sambo, Berni, Insia in Zamfara and Sokoto State. He wrote Shankifi Emirate Council last year that he was ready to embrace peace and stop banditry. You see the religious sentiment? He will write to the emir. Then the emir will now go to President Muhammadu Buhari, the governor. Then they will listen. Can you see what's going on? Have you heard of the word called deceit? The 52 men and women are currently being moved from the forest to a agreed spot where they will be taken to a fishing farm. Buses were prepared for the journey, 5 kilometers east to the town, to convey them to a local has said. So now where the buses is picking them from, how come Nigerian army does not have intelligence to follow up and to understand? How come Nigerian army does not, have that intelligence? No, this is just between me and you. Is it possible that we don't have that kind of intelligence in America? Don't you think that their hideout would have been found out? Or is it that they know their hideouts? They are just, you know, faking it with us? Because we need to be realistic, you see. We need to be very honest. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. That era where we deceive ourselves, I think it should be over by now. 2015, Buhari came with a well-elaborated speech Most of us fell for it. It's okay to make a mistake at least once, but guess what you do? The error there, okay, or the unforgivable position is when you fail to learn from it. It's okay. It's human. It's to err is human. Okay. I mean, but when you look at the situation and you now understand that this is what it is, what do? You learn from it. You see that Gumi and the rest, they've been working tirelessly to ensure. You see all the deceit going on. Buhari will not, okay? Buhari will not, I repeat, he will not, okay? He will not do anything for the people. Between me and you, he wants them to be free. He wants them to have a liberty. And that's why you see this year, 2022, is the last straw. Is the one, he has said that he will map out the whole country. It did not work. He has talked about Ruga. It did not work. He talked about what's it called now? Estate farming. It did not work. So he will bring other, tactical means to try to infiltrate into people's homes and land. I mean, it's your people who made the mistake from the start. The highest you can do for them at this point in time, for crying out loud, there are vast expanse of land in the north. Let peace reign. Go, I mean, close to the Sabo and the rest. Go intentionally form a new community. Nobody's there. Let it become the home of the Fulanis. Form it. Form it just like people go to places and the settlers and they begin to settle. Form it intentionally, yeah, and call it one name on the state and become the 37th state in the country. Form it. Don't go to people's land and tell the governors and tell the people that everybody has to give them community in their locality and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't work that way. This is called the seat at the highest peak. There is no other name for it. Well, should I tell you the interesting thing? If it's not from God, you try to manipulate things and oppress people. It may seemingly look like you are winning. That's why you see, for instance, something will just happen. A whole generation will be wiped off. There will be nobody remaining. It's only those that are living in that area in that time that will remember that once upon a time, there were this group of people. Something mysterious, something will just happen and they will be wiped off because you don't do that. Go and check time and history. There have been cities and people who have lived before. There's no memory of them. In fact, they cannot even trace to any of their pedigree, their lineage, or their children. Why? Oppression. You may look like you're winning today. It does not work. No, it does not work. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.